Oh, mama. That one started up nice and quick. Hello. Hey, Andrew. It's been a while. Missed a few streams to try to catch up soon. They've been a bit too late for me to catch live. So my schedule's been a little bit all over the place.
Try to catch up soon.
They've been a bit too late for me to catch my monitor. Stop talking to me. The monitor, not you. Andrew. My schedule's a little bit all over the place because of certain circumstances. So I'm just saying that this isn't necessarily the usual time that I stream, but that's okay, don't worry. As long as you enjoy the stuff at any point in time, I'm glad that you're enjoying it. I really am. Visor! About to you too. And Robin, I'm not gonna say hello to you. I don't think I'm kidding. That's not even funny. That's just cruel. What a blessing it is that I'm getting caught up speaking to viewers that I haven't been able to do my intro. Hello, ladies and gentlemen all around the world, hopefully. I don't know, but welcome. I'm DoobieZX, and this is Dark Souls 3. And for slightly less obvious facts, I'm going to be trying to beat it. Not today, though. That's not gonna happen, but I'm definitely gonna do what I can. Robin unsubscribed. Good. I wouldn't watch me anyways. Andrew, you're from England. I am from US, Florida. I've said this before on stream. Florida man streams at many times of the day. Excuse me while I try and make sure all my stuff is all in order. Golem! You! So happy to see you. As usual, you are very much just in time. I'm surprised to have so many people waiting and eager to start to all start the stream together. Visors from Brazil? Damn, we really got people from all around the world here. Andrew, you can't laugh too hard because your son's sleeping. That's a good thing because I'm a fucking idiot. But I'll try not to die in too hilarious a manner. I'll probably just die in a plain stupid manner. Anyways, what happened with the Scala Johnsons? I made my way through Farron Keep. I made it up to the actual Farron Keep. I didn't realize the center was just a giant building. And I mean, in all honesty, I should have not missed that, but I made my way up there. I found the stray demon. I taught him that he's in the wrong neighborhood, and he went happily on his way, and he left me a soul. And that's actually something worth mentioning. I turned his soul into this little thing right here. Even though I'm not going to use it, I put some deep thought into it, and it's a good option to have, even if you can find upgraded versions of the ring later. I just thought it would be a good thing to have sooner rather than later. Speaking of which, let me finish my intro. Last time, that being said, Visor kind of helped me start the intro. We made a good way through Farron Keep. We specifically we lit the torches and we opened up a doorway to something presumably menacing. I don't know. We'll find out, I'm sure. And I mean, that's where we're at. It's Dark Souls. There's places to go, horrifying monsters to beat, the huge. That being said, I have been getting on off stream. That's a fun sentence to say. I've been playing a little bit outside of the streams, only a little bit. I'm trying to be very conscious not to overlevel. I have done a few things. One, I leveled up exactly once. Those of you with sharp eyes may notice Doobie, excuse me, I had pizza for lunch, sorry about that. Doobie has graduated from a meager 9 intelligence to a massively brained 10 intelligence. I'm not going to be investing much more into intelligence, if any at all. I just specifically, because from Dark Souls 2, I like having offensive options with my casting. It's a nice kind of fast mix-up to have in the pocket when you're using something like Zweihander. I specifically wanted to be able to use Great Combustion, and I've used it a little bit off stream. Specifically, dueling with a certain someone who I'm sure will point themselves out in chat. And if they don't, well, that's because I kicked their ass probably too hard. Maybe. I don't know. It's okay. I got my ass kicked too. I got on and played genuinely for the sake of getting used to Dark Souls 3 Zweihander. And something that I completely forgot about when I got it yesterday is the weapon art. And this thing is pretty neat. I'll leave it at that, and hopefully I can make some good use of it today. I feel like I'm sitting here talking way too much and not actually doing things, and there's even chat messages that I have been neglecting for the past few seconds. So I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna go do things. Nice and simple. Andrew, Havel's Ring in Dark Souls 1 is great. Royal Soldiers for Dark Souls 2 helps a lot too. You barely beat Gunder. I barely beat Gunder. I'm surprised that the first fight in this game is honestly harder than most fights I've done in past Dark Souls games. Equip load is pretty cool from a ring, because honestly, well, in my meager 10 intelligence mind, as Visor mentions, I need 99 intelligence to understand Rick and Morty. I definitely don't understand Rick and Morty. I don't get a lot of use out of my ring slots. Chloranthy ring is always an easy slot, but everything else is just kind of whatever. I can live without it. Some free equip load to get that heavier stuff that I like to use without having to grind off stream to be able to use it. Sign me up. That's pretty good. Golem, I had been meaning to ask about that, because I noticed when playing by myself that you could do weapon arts without the juice, but it like lacked the oomph, so I'm guessing that's what it was. I just didn't expect the damage to be that low, but thanks for the tip. Andrew, you suck at Dark Souls 3? It's okay. It was a very rough adjustment at the beginning, more so than I kind of let on. The game's a lot faster, and Dark Souls is not something that I typically equate with being fast. But once you get used to it, it's pretty great. I'm not gonna lie, straight up, this game has been my favorite so far, and we're not even that far into it. So I hope it only gets better from here. I'm not sure if I said it, Golem, but thank you for that tip. That's actually very good to know. I meant to look it up in Google, but I didn't because I'm at 10 intelligence. But thank you. So, some of you may notice that where the grass crest shield usually lie, I have the stone parma now. This, what a great moment! This is literally why I brought it. Sometimes, specifically when there's too many enemies, you just need some space to get your thoughts straight, you know? And that's what a shield is there for. I do want to try and get myself used to two-handing Zweihander more, because I also read up on infusions, and I'm aware that of the infusions now that reduced base damage but increased scaling. The one that increases strength scaling probably works pretty darn well with two-handing Zweihander. So for the sake of my damage to be up to par, I'm thinking I gotta get used to two-handing Zweihander in the future if I want to use that in Fusion. But, as just demonstrated, having a nice shield in the pocket is definitely not a bad thing. Andrew, for whatever it's worth, it is an adjustment very much worth making. I've said it like 10 times already, I'll say it an 11th. I really am liking this game a lot. Even my brother is the kind of person who has seen the first Dark Souls. He's seen me playing the first one and the second one, and he looks at them and he's like, I don't want to try it. That looks kind of dumb. I told him, I'm going to sit you down, I'm going to give you Dark Souls 3. And that's the first time he ever touched Dark Souls. In like 2 seconds of him loading up the game and starting it up and trying to move around, he's like, alright, this feels better than I imagined. This is something I can play. As an aside, he did not beat Gunder in like the half hour that he played, but he got closer than I expected. My brother doesn't play video games quite as much as I do, but he's definitely played them quite a lot growing up with me. And, the reflexes run in the genes, I guess. Visor, I think that's something you should fix. This game is pretty darn good. Andrew, this is where ordinarily I would mention... Alright, well, move it or lose it. Ordinarily, this is where I mention, hey, invest in a PC. PC games are super fucking cheap if you get them on sale, and that much is true. It's a shame what's happened to the market for GPUs and other parts getting driven up in price. That being said, pre-built stuff, I just want to make the statement that PC gaming is an investment. The upfront cost is definitely higher than a console, but in the end, I think it pays for itself when you're getting games like 70-80% off on average. I got Dark Souls 3 in the DLC for like $20. That's not that amazing, I know, but...
Merciful goddess, mother of the forlorn, who have no place to...
But I think it's cool. That's the end of that.
Please bear witness to our resolve. Fire for Ariandel. Fire for Ariandel.
Isn't this the painting thing? Or at least that name?
Kindle flame.
Visor, you don't have a PS4 or an Xbox One. That's a shame. I have a PS4 gathering dust in my closet. I think I bought Destiny for the PS4, and I played that quite a bit, but that's literally all I used it for. On the plus side, if I can dig up all the wires and stuff, maybe, just maybe, and that's assuming a PC port doesn't happen before then, but maybe Bloodborne is a possibility on the channel. I don't want to make any promises though, but I do have a PS4, so thanks for the reminder. DLC guy, speak to him to get access to the DLC and then work back, or he will leave. Good to know. Let's take care of that.
You've the same scent as that woman. Then you must be An action one. You must be.
Alright, dude, I don't think you have a change of underwear ready, so settle down.
Long I've searched.
That is the opposite of settling down. I'm not cleaning that up.
Don't mind me. Didn't mean to fall apart. Now, Ashen One, I have a kindness to ask of you. My lady lives in the cold land of Ariandel. I need you to show her flame. A proper flame that will burn the rot away.
Oh, I'll give her some kind of flame.
If you truly
Wink, wink.
are ash, then it must be fire that you seek.
Beam me up, Scotty.
They of ash never fail. Just a moment, then. The painting of Ariandel. Well,
That's all that's left of it?
scrap of it that is.
And that thing was huge. What did you do with the rest of it?
Take it. Touch it.
Whoa!
And then the ashes were too.
Ariamis was the one in Dark Souls 1? Okay, that's why I got confused. The name's very similar. But not quite. Hello, and who the hell are you? Don't tell me you're making a mess too.
Have you just arrived?
As indicated by me literally appearing 5 feet in front of you, yes, that's I just arrived.
Rejoice, my new friend, for this is a true haven of the forlorn, the cold and gentle painted world of Ariandel. Quick, go along. Find one for yourself, a sweetly rotting bed to lie upon. Yes, of course. You're no exception. We've all seen terrible things. But you're safe now. Let it ease your burden. Ariandel will make a fine home for you. So,
Give me a second, Visor.
find one for yourself. A sweetly rotting bed to lie upon.
Did I hear the same dialogue again? That's exactly why I'm trying to re-listen to make sure I don't miss stuff. Visor, I see your PC specs. An i3 processor's a little rough. It's good to see you got 8 gigs of RAM. That's still a little bit sparse for high-end visuals, but for a bare minimum, 8 gigs of RAM is good. But an i3 processor is going to be a little bit slow. If I'm not mistaken, i3s are dual cores, and the popular i5 stuff is quad core. That ends up, it's a big difference there. Well then, here we are. Where was I? Here we go. Also, Andrew, a comment that you made earlier that I've been waiting to comment on, but things are happening, you know? I get that you don't play games a huge amount, All things in moderation, and let me be clear, the way I play games is not quite moderate, but same with reading, with good TV shows, with good movies. Being able to take yourself into a legitimately new world and experience things that you just don't get in day-to-day life, it's pretty special. So, and a game like this, a world as well crafted as this, you know, they don't come along every day. It's not really a response to your comment as much as just a little thought that I wanted to share. Alright, well, thanks for taking care of that. Robin and Golem, I definitely look forward to it. DLCs have always been the strong point of the Dark Souls games. So, I very much look forward to it, but I am not level 80 plus, so let's not try that just yet, you know? Hey, Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers has been ever constant in my life. Been playing it since the original. Since I was a wee lad. That's a lot of playtime though. I'm not gonna lie to you. I play a lot of video games and I put a lot of time into a lot of them. But for single games, I don't think I've put in more than like... I played Warframe a lot. It's a free-to-play MMO shooter. Okay, I'm noticing these enemies are not ending, so I'm gonna retreat and reevaluate my plan of attack here. Also, why is my PC all of a sudden choking up? I've played Warframe a lot. I know one of the Pokemon games on the DS. I capped out the playtime counter on that, which is like 1,000 hours, I think. Monster Hunter World, I have roughly 1,000 hours in. I have like 20 games on Steam alone. This isn't counting console games back when I played on consoles. That I have a couple hundred hours on, which, all things considered, I want it to be clear that I think that that's a chunk, you know? That's not something to sneeze at. But, I guess I don't stick with a single game quite as much as that. I've probably put in a lot of time on Diamond and Platinum. That's the same one. I played Diamond a lot. Okay, my jump was weird there. Give me a second to make sure I catch up on all the comments. Because Visor, you've been talking about your stuff with the PC. Your PC yeah, the originals you can probably play them. The remasters, you might be able to get away playing them at like 30 frames per second. Although the uncapped frame rate is kind of a big part of why they were remastered in the first place. But I mean, something's better than nothing sometimes. But that being said, you probably already have those on console, so I guess it's not really nothing. Also, Brawlhalla's okay. For a free-to-play thing, Brawlhalla's okay. It's not something I would quite play. Oh my god, there's a lot of enemies. But I can think of worse things to spend too much time on. Remaster isn't worth it. I've heard that a lot, and I can see why. A great sword. That's actually... I remember the Astora straight sword from the first game as being one of the few faith-scaling weapons inherently. Does this thing do the same thing? No, it doesn't. And it's an ultra great sword. Interesting. That actually sounds very interesting. It's a well, I can check out the moveset. Can't use it, but I can check out the moveset. Remastered isn't worth it if you played the originals, probably. If you haven't played the original, I think you're out of luck. They don't sell Prepare to Die anymore, or the original. Excuse me if it looks like I'm wandering in circles here. I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing messages in chat. Also, I can probably survive this fall. That's not a good habit to get into, but I might be able to pull some speedrun strats here. But I'm not going to try. If you want to play Scholar of the First Sin, you can do it on 360. Yeah, I guess. Do keep in mind... Well, I'm not going to say that. If it's what you can do, it's what you can do. I know Scholar of the First Sin is the one that really changed up the original game. It wasn't just a graphical remaster. But I never played the original, so I can't speak to it. But I did kind of look up some information before starting Dark Souls 2. And everyone generally says Scholar of the First Sin is quote-unquote the way to play Dark Souls 2, so if you can do that, I say go for it. It's also a cheap way to get the DLCs compared to buying them individually, I'm sure. What are these things doing? What's going on when I blink? This is actually disgusting. Okay, I'm in trouble. Let me out, please. Robin, I do not want these hugs. Absolutely not. No, let me free. Why is my bleed just building up like that? I get that it's something these abominations have done to me. Alright, I am wearing the bleed resistance ring, so I mean, I can't do much more about this. I can see that I've got little pinchitos stuck in my legs, but I don't know what to do about them. Actually, those look less like thorns and more like maggots trying to eat me. That's kind of horrific, and I think I'm dead. I don't think I'll survive that fall. It's funny you guys are mentioning Blighttown FPS Drops because I think I think playing on the PC going through it in my playthrough, I had FPS drops going through there. So I think it's just a poorly optimized area for the game's code. I see you. That's a little too unsuspecting. I don't think I'm going to be happy for going down here, but I meant to do a jump attack. Let me do it. Hey, look! It's exactly what I was talking about. You know, in hindsight, maybe I should have noticed the field of arrows stuck in the ground. Although I think I made friends with the big giant, so I think he's taking care of stuff for me. Just, watch out for danger close, buddy. Like that. That was a little close and dangerous. Fall damage is the worst in 2. I don't know. I never paid too much attention to the fall damage in either games. I only registered if I died or not when I fell. What's with this stuff on the ground? What are these very bright pots, I guess? Something worth mentioning that I didn't know until I looked it up. Starting in Dark Souls 2, maybe starting in Dark Souls 2, it might have been like this in Dark Souls 1, but fall damage scales up with your equip load. Which is something that I feel like wouldn't have been the case in the first game. Because otherwise I think I should have died a lot more wearing the armor that I did. But you take less fall damage for wearing lighter stuff, and that's the case in this game too. Hey, I'll take a great shield. And this uses weapon skill. Alright, that's actually really, really cool. I've been wanting a great shield with weapon skill on it. How does it look? Is this the Pursuer shield? That's a cool shield. I'm glad I found that. But I can't use it now. Robin! There you go, it is Pursuer Great Shield. Also, I want it to be on record, I have a terrible feeling going down this crypt. But, okay, there's the... So about that fall damage... Oops. I'll take a look at the item description. Great shield given to those who resisted the curse long ago. Far too heavy for an ordinary person. Perhaps it signifies the foolishness of resisting the curse. And yet, those who bear the weight of the shield will not find its protections against curses wanting. Visor, something you have to know about buying a CPU. Your CPU... Let me start from the beginning. Your motherboard only takes specific CPUs, and usually replacing your CPU, specifically upgrading your CPU, usually involves upgrading your motherboard as well, which in effect kind of means building a computer from scratch. You might be able to upgrade. You had, I think you said you had a Gen 3 i3 processor. You might be able to just get a Gen 3 i5, although those might be in sparse quantity because I don't think they're being made anymore. But it's something you have to look out for. If you are interested in that in the Discord server, I'd be happy to try and walk you through that. Alright, big guy, do your thing. I don't got time for these fools. Well, actually, I'm hoping to stream for like 5 hours today, so I have plenty of time, but I don't want to fight them. Okay, you're a persistent one. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? I should have done a second swing. Could have left with a little less damage. Are my souls on the ground? Wait, I grabbed... Did I grab my souls already? I wasn't paying attention. I already grabbed them? Okay, thank you for the reminder. I legitimately forgot that I grabbed them. Okay. Can we... I don't want to deal with that. Can we not? Oh, I'm bleeding. Okay. Never mind. These attacks come out so fast. Stop wriggling! Please! You're gross! Excuse me for a minute. I think I'm being called. I'm gonna have to sit here on this ladder. I'll be right back. I'm gonna put up the sticky note. And yes, I realize I might die because of the bleeding. It is what it is. BRB. Never mind. I'm back. I'm good. Well, I'm bleeding horrifically, horrendously, but good enough, I guess. Elden Ring PvP looks like it's going to be annoying. I mean, I find Dark Souls 3 PvP to be annoying to begin with, so I'm not going to comment. I find Dark Souls PvP in general. It's fun to mess around in. I don't like people with dedicated builds invading people just trying to have a good time getting through the game. But just get good, newbie! I mean, yeah, but it's not about the win or the lose, it's about the stress. Oh, okay, I didn't want to... I don't think I wanted to do that. Oh well. I've got quite a few souls I can go do a level up. Let's go do that. I also have an Estus shard, I need to remember that. Andrew, I hope you and your sister had fun, because if I met you in real life, I think I would do bad things to you.
Welcome home, speak then.
Robin, I had a bone shard last stream, but I went ahead and burned that. Well, unless you mean I picked one up. Like now. That would be quite helpful. Okay, never mind. I picked up a bone shard. I didn't notice. Thank you for that, Robin. Let me go back and talk. In fact, let me talk to some NPCs. I think talking to some NPCs is in order here.
At the foot of Lothric Castle, an old path still runs below the tower in the undead settlement. It was used to transport sacrifices to the Cathedral of the Deep. You should see where it leads. If you've the stones for it.
Well, I have a stone shield. Does that count? Andrew, in that case, thank you for your service. Golem, I bought a torch off stream. I should have it in my inventory. Here we go. Way ahead of you. Well, kind of ahead of you. Maybe not too much. So, guys, there was a lady sitting here by accident. When I was messing around here, I accidentally hit her. She didn't seem to be angry, but I've never seen her here since. Did I do something wrong? I mean, I do a lot of things wrong, but was that really wrong? I was trying to practice this. I know I'm not clever, but you can do like a little. Okay, not that. You can do a little. Give him some of those. I was practicing that, and I just kind of did this. Oops. And she stood up and was like, "Ah, do not do that." Absolve sins? Okay. Torches scare the maggots. Ooh. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you for the tip.
You haven't given up yet. Then you're a brasher lad than I thought. You can make better use of this.
Hey, that is exactly what I wanted.
Not now I've flown the coop.
Andrew, I did not use the Estus, the shard flask, that. But I remembered. But thank you for the reminder.
The undead legion of Farron is a caravan of undead, sworn by wolf's blood to contain the abyss. The legion will bury a kingdom at the first sign of exposure. Joyous bunch, really.
I did not aggro her.
Admission to the legion is a matter of some ceremony. Inside their keep, snuffing out the flames of 3 altars opens the door to the wolf blood. Even accursed undead want to believe they're special, it seems. I pity the sorry souls.
Mo, hello and good day to you too, sir. Glad you could stop by. We're being a little chill right now. I've not come here and talked to NPCs for a while, so... I also have a level up here. I got a lot of stuff to do here.
Very well. Then touch the take nourishment from these.
Now the question is, what do I want to level up? Attunements at 18. I think it's 24 attunement for the next slot, and I don't really have use for another slot. I don't mind the more FP, but that's just something that can wait. Endurance is kind of important. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go for... Well, I'm gonna go for strength. And I have my reasons for going for strength, but let me make sure I don't forget some other stuff. Mo, about the free level up. I looked up something and
It's good to see, wasn't he?
I did something and I noticed something and well,
Pretty big.
just you'll see. Yeah. So about that free level up, Mo. I think I've run the well dry.
Oh, prithee, art thou good Yoel's master? I am Uriah of Londor, a close friend of his. Thanks to thee, Yoel's soul is redeemed. Allow me to express my gratitude in his stead. Another matter.
Golem knows what's up.
That a lord art thou not?
There's two kinds of people. Robin giving his eulogy and Golem pointing out the new waifus.
For the time thou remainst our lord, we of Londor shall serve thee. And I, of course, am also thine.
What do we got here? Oh, hello. More miracles. I am very intrigued. Very, very intrigued. I wasn't expecting that.
Till we meet again. May the dark...
Andrew, I was partial to the Paladin Armor in the first game. I've said it before, but maybe not to the audience that's sitting before me. I tend to like Paladins, just not... Instead of a mace, I like a sword. Otherwise, I am pretty big on light and swords and shields and holy stuff like that. So the Paladin Armor was kinda right up my alley. A little simple, but it looked menacing in its own way, with the giant shield and giant sword I carried around.
Oh, Champion of Ash, welcome back. Do you wish to hear a tale? Oh, what's this? Champion of Ash, this divine tome is forbidden.
Oh, does this give me hexes?
These are dark tales of things that lurk deep within men. These stories would not please you. Of course, if you insist, I will read them for you. Only...
Andrew, you went for the goofy stuff?
the little creatures nibble at me.
I have a story to say, quick one. Robin and I have been messing around in PvP off stream a little bit, and while waiting for him to put down his sign and show up and find me, whatever, I saw a red soapstone sign for someone. Someone just named Shrek. And the character very much looked like Shrek, but he was wearing like, I think he was wearing Havel's armor and like some weird tribal headgear. And I mean, it looked very goofy, but I just thought, I'm not messing with that. I'm not touching that with a mile-long stick. No, sir. I knew death awaited me. So, you know, the goofy stuff is a form of intimidation on its own. Robin, you got summoned to his world and he had Fiona with it. Oh, that's good. That's great. Alright, so these are... I'm tempted by the fact that we have a buff here. It's just not quite the buff I want. Visor, yeah, we found Onion Bro in the undead settlement. We had a good talk. We found the big ol'
Pleasant journey. I pray for
found the big ol' fire demon, took him down, had a drink, bro stuff, you know? Alright. I think I've taken care of everything here that I wanted to take care of. Gotta level up. Burn the thing. Use the thing. Said goodbye to a good friend. Met another good friend. Traumatized another friend. Think we've done everything. No one tell me about the imposter, but you just did. And now I'm gonna be paranoid and slaughter everyone in their sleep. No, I'm not, but... well... oh! I see someone in the chat. And I don't know how to pronounce that name. But hey, howdy, hi. That's right, the heavy gem. I don't think I can use the heavy gem yet. Y'all have fun in the chat. I'm membered up and ready to entertain guests, if that's what's going on here. Well, ready's a strong word, but... I guess I'm gonna keep going this way. Well, no. That's not the way. I'm not being chased there, am I? I fear that my brief moment of bravado is going to get me very, very killed, but this is Dark Souls. What would be Dark Souls if not for some dying? Alright, I don't know what's going on that way. I want to go back and check this way. This is where I was heading before. And I know that this is where I fell in. Don't want to do that again. That being said, I'm not sure I'm ready for this fight right here. I say that having killed one of these things at the beginning of the play through. Is that moving? I'll pretend not. What graphic card do I use for Dark Souls 3? My setup is i5. I realize I'm saying the CPU first, but I'm going to go ahead and say my whole setup, just because why not? I've got a i5 6600K overclocked to 4.5 gigahertz. 16 gigabytes Corsair DDR4 RAM, and RX 580 AMD GPU. Not the fanciest setup, but it gets the job done. You've never played Skyrim so much? Skyrim's pretty great. The combat is a little simplistic, but hold up, my dog wants to get out. Andrew, yeah, I was told about that, and I popped it real quick just there to get them off me. Mo, yeah, I can handle most things, because I only play 1080p, usually 60 FPS. Wasn't until recently I got a monitor that lets me run upwards of 70, not upwards of 70, above 60, and a lot of games I end up running like 90, 120-ish. I probably should have hit that more before giving up the assault. How's that for a kill? But yeah, Mo, I can pretty comfortably play most stuff. This is at max settings too, like absolutely max. Not even drop shadows down to medium. It looks practically the same, but saves a bunch of resources. No, everything is cranked straight up. Streaming takes a little bit of performance out of your computer, and while streaming, I kind of dip a little bit around 60-50. When I'm not streaming, it's a rock solid 60, so I can't complain. My rig does what I need it to, you know? Mo, yes I did. Literally the first time I found it. Well, I died once, but before going forward with the rest of the game, I went and killed it. Because I am stubborn and stupid. Don't you forget it. Visor, do I think if you get an i5, oh, I am bleeding. I should do something about that. An i5 definitely should be a very, very noticeable bump in your computer performance. I don't think, though, it depends on the GPU in your computer. It sounds to me like maybe you have... I don't know if it's a laptop or an old computer, but it sounds like something a little dated, something you might have got pre-built. And those tend to rely on integrated graphics, which is to say they don't have a GPU at all. Which is pretty rough for gaming. You can play some stuff with good integrated graphics, you can play some stuff at like low settings, but you want a GPU to be able to play stuff for the most part. And that's where building a PC in today's day and age gets frustrated, because GPU prices are getting driven up by people buying them up for cryptocurrency mining. So, Andrew, the thing is, I am literally exactly at 70% equip load here. On the dot. I could technically swap this for Havel's Ring and have the torch in my third slot, but the bleed is not that imminently problematic that I feel the need to do that. Note to self, I need to stop trying to... Okay. Don't die here, first of all. Okay. That thing I just said... I have a... I got mixed up. If you say to me, Visor, that your computer's an Acer, then yeah, it's probably a pre-built computer. And, like I said, that probably doesn't have a graphics processing unit. And you're probably going to want one to run Dark Souls 3. Maybe not. Maybe the game is a little better optimized than I give it credit for at low settings. But I don't think that's the case. This looks like a pretty graphically demanding open world game. I'm guessing I gotta put items in their hands, otherwise this big door doesn't want to open up. So then, let's go this way. I hear something behind me, don't tell me. Oops, wrong spell. Alright, that's what I feared. No! We're good. Visor, I hope you get to experience the later Dark Souls stuff. These games have been pretty wonderful. Who's... What? Okay, that was a little dumb. Why can't I use the miracle? Oh, I don't have enough blueberry juice. Okay, that makes sense. And using that was a bit of a waste, because that restores more than that, but whatever. Mo, I have been talking some garbage about faith builds off stream to my friends, but I gotta say, at least I think Lightning Spear would have hit that guy. Unfortunately, I'm stuck with what I've got. Except for maybe bows and arrows, but I don't feel like using them. Don't stop asking too many questions. I'm kidding. Bows are good, they're just not the playstyle I'm going for here. I just like my big swords. Okay. How rude. Visor, by all means, talk about the stuff. I mean, the point of me being a streamer, streaming to an audience, is to interact with an audience. So, if that's what you want to talk about, by all means, go ahead. Oops. Andrew, I appreciate you coming out, and I hope that you had a good time. I hope you didn't wake up your son laughing at my ineptitude, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. You have a good night, man. Oh, no. Okay. Alright, I was expecting in this time. Where did you come from, though? For what it's worth, I was pressing the X button before your message came up, Golem. I'm feeling a tiny bit... hesitant is the wrong word, but... I'm running low on healing, and I'm perhaps a little too conscious of this. Okay. I see now why you asked me to heal. Sojourner, welcome to the stream. You smell, and your opinion means nothing to me. I'm kidding. Mostly. I am still in Cathedral. I've been blessed enough to be distracted. Distracted is the wrong word, but interacting with the viewers. Just slowing me down just a little bit, but slow is good. I think I'd be dying more if I was just running in headlong. That's not what I wanted to do, but okay. This is the part where they tell me, look, all those enemies. Don't look this way. There it is. Whoops, wrong spell. I don't know why I'm stuttering now. Not sure what the stuttering was up. What up? What stutter? What up? Stutter? What? What up? Why stutter me? No. Also, my dog wants to get in. Give me a second. Also, I'm like 80% sure I know what the boss is here, and I'm scared. Leo! No! Just go somewhere else in the house. You don't have to come here all the time. I'm kidding. You I don't. Settle down. I'm gonna hope this door opens up from here. Or maybe not. Never mind. This is not what I was expecting. Ooh, that guy had the read. He knew I was coming in hard. Try fire? You don't gotta tell me twice. Except, you probably do, but noted. Please tell me there's a bonfire. Where am I? Hey, there is a shortcut. I'm quite relieved. Stores were getting pretty low and I was worried there. I also get to Okay, I'm giving up that sentence.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak then. Very well, then taken up. Farewell, may the...
Ah, 'tis good, wasn't he?
Can I infuse my thingamajig quite yet? No, I can't use the heavy gem yet. And like, I think maybe it needs to be a higher reinforcement. I don't know. You're heading out, Mo? Thanks. Thanks for showing up. And I get it. I forgot that you mentioned you didn't want to watch because of the spoilers. So thank you for sticking around as long as you did. You have a great day, alright?
Pretty big, I don't want it.
Visor, those are big words, because I'm going to be here quite a while. I feel like we've been here longer than we have. It's only been an hour. All things considered, I might need a break in the middle to go eat, but I've been planning for like a 5-ish hour stream today. Alright, so here we are. There's that passage heading down, but... let's take this passage. For no particular reason. I just like the claustrophobia. Whoops! Okay, don't fall back. That was a rough fight. As in, I did poorly. But that might have been worth it. Oh, Sojourner. You and your puns. Well, I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for this, I don't deserve this. Be gone! Alright, well, what I don't like about this is that I've got to go through here. I'm going to go back up and get another Estus Flask. Go down. I'm sorry, I forget directions. That's what I get for insulting your puns. Well, fair. Visor, I have seen that video that you're talking about. Robin sent me a bunch of those. That guy sets up very interesting NPC fights, and, well, very interesting indeed. Oh, darn it. Was hoping I can get a fast one. Ow! I dodged that. Don't tell me otherwise. Okay, I didn't dodge that one. Heal. Immediately. Get me out, get me out, get me out, get me out, get me out! Hold up a second. Alright, that's not a... Oh, I'm alive! Oh my god, how much health do I have? I have 6 HP! I don't deserve to be alive right now. I'm gonna go down. Nope, I gotta move. Stay down. Oh my. More miracles. Screw that. I gotta... Well, no. I gotta go back to the giant. Darn it. I've gotta find a more organic path home in that case. I saw... Okay, I didn't see you. Was it a tome or a braille thing? I thought I saw braille. It is a braille divine tome. I know what I'm doing. Usually, mostly, maybe. Also, guys, I'm getting a little bit hungry, so that dinner break that I talked about might be happening a little bit sooner than expected. No, let me get the backstab! That was a weird kill. This is actually a really funky little sniping spot. If I had bows, I could probably work on taking this guy down. Actually, well, if I brought more ashen flasks, I would entertain sniping that thing from here with fire orbs. We'll pretend that was speedrun strats and not me forgetting that gravity exists. Golem, don't you even dare. Don't you dare criticize me for doing what the game lets me. The game is holding my hand. It is its fault if it leads me or others to horrific destruction. Not my fault. I'm innocent, I tell you. On guard, good fellow. Your buff was a mistake, good sir. Not very much of a fight. Their armor's cool, though. Can I get that? Visor. Not to sound impudent, but I don't really need tips to find mimics because I have made the surprisingly sound habit of smacking every chest I ever see in this game. A habit that punished me in Dark Souls 2 because you can break chests there and just like lose stuff, which is kind of dumb, but okay. I'm scared. Okay, I don't want that. What do you mean, curse? What? When was I don't even care. Time for more miracles, and y'all can't stop me.
Oh, Champion of Ash, do you wish to hear a tale? Oh, what's this? Champion of Ash, this divine tome is forbidden. These are dark tales.
So many things are forbidden. Lady, you gotta lighten up.
These stories would not please you. Of course, if you insist, I will read them for you. Only... the little creatures that nib...
Can't say I'm surprised that we only got more hexes here. I am also surprised I don't have enough faith to use any of it. This sounds like a pretty powerful buff. I'll have to keep that in mind.
Have a pleasant journey, I pray for you.
Golem, I can't parry the status bar, well I'll damn well try. And fail. Welcome to the stream. Rat, how are you doing, buddy?
Oh, hello, you're banned in one piece. You can keep the ring as...
Okay then. I know Rat explores other areas, but I don't know what other areas, so... To that end, I'm gonna be cheeky. I'm gonna try and take out this giant.
Ah, it is good, wasn't it? Pretty, be careful.
I do need to keep in mind that means I can't use too much FP on the way over. Also, it seems my internet's having a tiny bit of a hiccup. I'm gonna sit and wait here, nice and toasty by the bonfire, while that clears up. Hopefully soon. Although I guess if it doesn't clear up soon, that's an excuse to go have my dinner. I'm going to do something a little foolish. I'm going to cut the stream and start it back up instantly. See if it's an OBS thing. I don't think so, but we'll see. Nope. I'm dropping like half my frames right now. I'm not gonna carry on like this. Oh. There we go. My computer burped it all out. Is what an idiot would say because it just started up again. Okay, why is the thing reading out like 9,000 kilobytes? And showing a red thing. That might be someone else in the house trying to do something on the internet. And I mean, I can't do much about that. Welcome to the reason I don't like streaming too early in the day. Let me get up and run around a bit just to be very sure how this is looking. Okay, no. We're having some hiccups. Alright. Tell you guys what. I'm going to end this right here. I will be opening up a new link to another stream. I'm going to call that part 2 of today's episode. I'm going to go have dinner, and hopefully that'll resolve my connection issues. So, I will hopefully be right back. In case for some freakish reason I'm not, and I really hope that's not the case, but just in case I am, thank you to everyone who's come out today. I appreciate you all, I really do. You all are what make this special for me. And I hope to see you guys again, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If anyone watching here who's not part of the Discord server wants to hang out outside the streams, please check the description for a link to the Discord server where we are all, well, most of us are hanging out, and post announcements and stuff. It's a Discord server. If you know Discord, you know what it's about. My mic is breaking up a lot. Well, okay. I'm writing this with an open mic, but whatever. Alright, that said, stream's over for now. I'll be posting another link in a minute in the Discord. Bye-bye.